everyone. Right, I'm going to do a session based on, so obviously normally I do sessions that are quite like, right, all go sort of thing, straight from one to the next. It kind of will be straight from one to the next, but I'm focusing it more on a bit more control, loading, so loading from one side compared to the other side, noticing where you're imbalanced, and just trying to kind of fix it, well, not fix it completely, but try and get back to the middle. Focusing on some stretches and, like I say, a bit more controlled. Right, so we'll get started. So I'll just do what I normally do. So if you take your feet together and you're going to take your heels out and your toes to 12, and then take the body weight back and forwards onto the fronts and the backs of your feet. Just getting more alignment like we normally do. Take it down insides and outsides, and then take it down from there. You're going to raise your toes up, spread them out, face them down. Keep the knees soft, hands at the hips, tilt them back and forwards using the hands. You're going to make an arch in your back, and you're going to tuck your tailbone under. So straight from one extreme to the other. So make an arch, overextend, and then opposite, so round, and then take it to your middle point. So middle of those two, and try and keep it there as much as you can. Right, you're going to make a D shape with your shoulders. So you're going to bring them up, circling back and around, just releasing any tension you might have at your shoulders, at the top of your back. Just release any tension, any cracks, any creaks. One more. Take them down. Right, we're going to focus on my breathing. Take your hands to your ribs, and when you take a deep breath in, you're going to take a deep breath in and breathe into your hands. So deep breath in. Your fingers should come apart, so you're breathing in. And then as you breathe out through your mouth, your fingers should come back in. And again. One more deep breath in through the hands and out through your mouth. Let the ribs deflate. Bro. Right, we're going to focus on pulling in at the core. So imagine you've got your belt on and you're going to pull into your 10th hole. So imagine it from your hip bone to hip bone. Pull it into your 10th hole and just hold it there. Pulling it right in. And release. Right, take it back to your 5th hole. So just halfway and hold it there. And then just your 2nd, 3rd hole, so just a little bit back and just hold it there. Well, right, we're just going to get started. So focusing a little bit on balance. So if you put all your weight, doesn't matter which foot, say your right foot, put all your weight into your right foot, and you're just going to be aware. So you might find you wobble a little bit side to side. That's fine. That's just your body kind of trying to get you balance, trying to be aware of kind of getting your focus on this foot you've got down. So just kind of get your balance and just hold it there. Use your core to keep your balance. From there, you're going to take the other leg straight, and then again get your awareness, get your balance from there. From there, you're going to make your bring your arms up. You're going to make it into kind of like a star kind of thing. So taking it up, holding it there, and just keep it there. Keep breathing. Extend longer from each limb as much as you can, the ones that are obviously raised. If you need to tap that foot down, tap it down just like I did. And a few more seconds. And take it down. Brilliant. Right, other side. So get your awareness. Get onto one foot, get your balance. Again, you might find one side's a little bit harder than the other. So again, just get your centre, get your balance with your one foot down. Right, the other leg is lengthening out. Again, get your balance from here. Again, you might be a little bit wobbly. If you need to tap the foot down, tap the foot down. Again, the arms are coming up. Extend, balance from there. Holding it there, keep breathing. Getting your centre, hold it there. Lengthen out a little bit more if you can. Keep breathing. Holding there. A few more seconds. And bring it in. Right, we're going to go back to the lifting the other leg. So from there, get your balance onto, which foot we've just done. We'll put our right foot down. Right foot down, and you're going to lift up your left. You're going to again get your balance to start with, and then from there, the leg that's obviously up, the foot, you're going to try and engage your inside leg muscles as you bring foot in and back to the middle. Bring it in and back to the middle. Right, 2 more of those. The middle, 1 more. Back to the middle. Keep it there. You're going to point your toe, flex your foot. Pointing your toe, flexing your foot. Trying your best to keep your balance as you're there. And then 1 more of each. And then you're going to point your toe, keep the toe down and do that same motion again. So try and engage those muscles a little bit more on the inside of the leg. Right, 2 more. Try and keep focused. 1 more. Right, this foot is going to go across the other leg. From there, we're going to roll down. We're going to hold at the bottom. So, chin's tucking in, and you're going to start to roll down. You're going to squeeze the inner thigh and the top of this thigh together as you come down. So, squeeze as you're rolling down. And you're just going to get to your point where you can't come any further. Keep squeezing together and just holding it there. And you should get a good stretch down the back, that leg, that's at the back, at that hamstring as well. Keep squeezing. I'm going to keep squeezing as we come back up as well. So keep squeezing, start to round at the back, starting to come back up. And again, your head is the last thing to come up. Right, uncross. I'm going to do the other leg. So lifting up the right leg, so, or whichever leg you did, have done and you're doing this leg. Right, take this leg up. Again, getting your balance, taking the leg in to the bottom, back in. Again, keeping your balance. If you want to have your hands by down or at your hips, up to you, just whichever. Again, getting the inner thigh muscles working, getting them switched on as you bring in the leg in. Right, 1 more. And again, we're going to point and flex. So flex and point. Again, just be aware what your hips are doing. So if you find that you're coming up a bit more, just even it out. Flex and point. And then 1 more of each. And then point the toe. Again, back with this same movement, bringing it in, taking it away. Bring it in, take it away. Right, we've got 2 more. Trying my best to keep your balance here. And last one. Same again. This leg is going to go in front. Ease it down. Same again. Squeezing the thighs together, front of this thigh and the back of this thigh. Squeezing together. Bring your chin in, start to roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Keep squeezing the thighs together. And you should get a lovely stretch down the back of that back leg, back thigh. Holding it there. Just take a breath. Again, as we're coming back up, squeeze them thighs together as you're bringing it back up. Again, 1 vertebrae at a time. Head's the last thing to come up. Right, we're going to just do a little bit on both, which is going to lead to 1, etc. So a little bit more legs, hips. Right, so from there we're going to come up onto the toes. So from there, come up onto your toes and then back down. I'm just going to work through this up on the toes and back down. Right. Take it down. Right, we're going to stay here, bend the knees, and then you're going to imagine you've got something in front of you, so you can't go any further with your knees and you can't go forward with your head. You've got something here, so imagine a wall is here, you're coming down and you're coming up. So I don't want you coming forwards and I don't want you coming too far back, so you're squashed in a space and you're not going to come any further forwards. So if you're finding that's too awkward with your feet, take them out a tiny little bit wider. So again, not coming too far forwards. Again, I'm trying to make myself a bit more aware of me as well. So you might feel it as well as you're coming down a bit more at your shins. And then obviously your legs too. Take it down. As soon as you start to come forwards, just stop and come back up. So you don't want to, as soon as I come down that little bit further, I want to go forwards. So I get to there and then I have to come back up. Same again. Right, one more. And back up. Right, back onto the toes, but you're going to come up and you're going to stay up. So from there, up onto your toes, take the arms up and you're going to take them to the side. Same sort of thing, you're going to come down. Again, as soon as you get to that point, you're going to tip forwards and you might not when you're on your toes. And come up, arms up, lengthen up. Keep onto your toes if you can, keep that balance. Again, coming down, arms are coming down, bending down, get to that position, coming back up. You should be feeling it at your legs as you're coming down, come back up. Again, get your balance. The balls, the front of the feet. We're going to try and hold it on the next one, take it back up. Again, take it down. Holding it there. Keeping that core in, keeping yourself centered, try not to come onto one side. 3 more seconds. And come up. And bring it down. Bra. Right, come to the side of your mat. And I'm just going to flatten this out. Right, we're going to come on to the floor. Obviously roll down. And then I'll go through bits and pieces. Right, so, again, flatten your mat out. Rolling down one vertebrae at a time. So, chin's tucking in. And we're just going to do this one because I've already done 2. So, rolling down. And from there, hold it there. If you find that you can come down further, grab each elbow, so you're going to kind of cross your arms or whichever, and you're just going to sink down and just come to each side. So coming over each side. If this is no good for you, just keep it held wherever you can. But yeah, coming over to each side. Just getting a bit, so again, working on loading. So seeing which side's a bit tighter, seeing which side feels a bit better. Right, one more for each. And bring it to the middle. Brilliant. Right, we're going to walk it out now. So hands down, bend the knees, walk it out to all fours. Right, we're going to work a bit on opening your hips, and then we'll go to an all fours and we'll work on loading that. So what you're going to do to start, we're going to come back to this one. So what I want you to do is you're just going to sink down. My knees cracking. Again, you have your hands to your hips, or you can have the arms forwards. So sinking it down, nice and controlled, and take it up. Right, just 2 more of those. And take it up. 1 more. Right, from there, so we're going to create some awareness now. So bring your feet back to parallel. We're going to create a bit more awareness and where we've got weaknesses and balances. So what you're going to do, you're going to literally just bring your foot forwards and back. And then you're there, and then back. And as you're doing that, sorry, dog barking. As you're doing that, you're going to just be aware of which side you find that you need a bit more momentum or help from the opposite hip. So you might find that you need, when you bring your foot forward, you need to move to one side a little bit. We're going to try and fix that a little bit for this session. So when you do it the next time, when we come back to it, we're going to try and fix it a little bit. Right, bring it in. So what you're going to do, you're going to cross the feet, 1 foot over the other, and what you're going to do, you're going to take it back, so you got one knee in front of the other, and you're just going to sit onto 1 foot and from there, you're going to take it over to each foot. So you're just going to kind of again hands to the floor and just move over each hip. And like so you got one knee in front of the other. If this is no good, you can bring the leg forwards and do it from there. But again, you won't get as much if you've got your foot forwards. So try your best as much as you can to tuck it in. Like I say, just as much as you can. You're going to roll over each one. Right, from there, you're going to try your best to keep them crossed. You're going to come over to one side. As you come over to that side, the leg that's at the other side, you're going to try and wriggle it out a bit more. When you come over to the other side, again, wriggle this one out. Again, up and over, wriggle it out, up and over, wriggle it out. Right, and it's going to get a little harder to move. Try your best to move and wriggle it out. Right, one more for each. Wriggle it out. Wriggle it out. And then back to the middle. Right, as you back to the middle, you're going to stay in the middle as much as you can. And you should just get a good stretch at your hips. Or more so at one of your hips. You're going to just keep it in the middle and just push down as much as you can. And then come on back onto your bum. Right, we're going to do the other one. So flatten that out. So crossing over the other leg. No, I've just done it the wrong way. Cross over that way. So again, make the other one to go in front. And then again, hold on to your feet to the floor and just rock it over to each foot. Obviously you're going to end up sitting on one and then come towards the other one as much as you can. So you're going to we're going to stretching out the hips here, lengthen them out. Obviously it might feel a little bit weird, but it should feel good. And see you've done it. Right, same again, hold on to the feet if you can, and you're going to again come over to one side, lengthen that foot, come to the other side, lengthen. So the top leg might be the hardest. Lengthen so wriggle the toes out as much as you can. One side, wriggle the toes. Other side, wriggle the toes. And again, one more of each. Side, wriggle of each. Well, I'll do one more. One more for each. Wriggle out. Other side, wriggle out. And then again, get over to that point where you've got to use your balance a little bit. Come to the middle. And then just lean down so you get a good stretch at your hips, more so on one side. And sink it back. We're going to do one more little bit. Again, I'm going to flatten my back out, so what's going on here. One more little bit before we go back at them knees forwards. So you're going to have your feet together, your knees out. You're going to push back, hands down, and bring it forwards. And this should feel quite easy to push your bum back. So try and get your bum back as far back to your heels as you can. Take it forwards, push back, take it forwards. Right, this time come out and you're going to take your knees together and you're going to take your feet out. So it's, again, going to feel a little bit awkward. You'll probably feel like you won't be able to come back as far. So take it forwards, come back. And if you find, when you come back, you're rounding your back, just don't come any further back than that. So take it back. As soon as you feel like you're round, just come forwards. Take it back. Take it forwards. And again. Take it back. Forwards. And two more. Take it back. Forwards. One more. Take it back. And forwards. Right, taking up a parallel now. So same again. Push back. Try again not to round the back. Push back solely into your hips, bring it forwards. And push. Right, one more. And take it up. Right. Back into that little drill where we're coming down, back up. So up to the knees. And again, take the feet to parallel for this bit. Sink it back. And take it back up. one more. And up. Right, now we're going to try that drill again when we take the legs forwards. So, parallel. Try and bring the leg forwards and back down. Again, try and be a bit more in control. You might find you might feel like your hips are a bit more relieved. So you're a bit more aware. So just try to be a bit more in control of your movement. So try not to sway side to side. Right, one more of each. We'll just make it even. And sink it down. Well, right. From there, coming to all fours, we're going to do a bit of a pointer loading. So just to start with, we're going to immobilise at the back. I've already done that, but yeah. So we're going to do a couple of normal ones and a couple where we'll bring my hands and feet in, whatever. So from there, you're going to pull your back up. You're going to round your back as much as you can. Push into the palms, push into the knees, round your back and drop your head. Take it back to the middle. Right, we're going to do that again. Round. See if you can come a little bit higher. So imagine you're pulling your heart up to the ceiling. And then rounding. Back to normal, sorry. Right, you're going to arch now. So do the opposite. So you're pulling the heart down to the mat, taking the head up. And then back to the middle. And then again, try and pull down further. Lift the head up. And back in. Right, one way you're going from one to the other. So round as much as you can. And arch. And bring it in. Right, from there you're going to take your hand in, one hand in, opposite hand, opposite knee. Take it in, and again just adjust where you need to. Push into your palm, push into the knee, and you're going to round. So push in, round, and you should get a good stretch and lengthen a bit at your shoulder, top of one side, a bit more at the other side at the hip, the back. And then you're going to do the opposite, so you're going to arch, again push into your hand, push into the knee, take the head up, and then one more of each. Round, push in, and take it to an arch, and to the middle. Right. Swapping sides, so opposite knee, opposite hand. Again, you're going to round, pushing into that palm, pushing into that knee. And then you're going to make an arch, trying your best to stay balanced, and then again, round, pushing in, and then arch, and to the middle. Right, so we're going to just focus on loading on each palm and each knee. So what you're going to do, you're going to take one palm up, and you're going to try not, we're all going to load to everywhere else while you've got one palm up. So try and load to everywhere else, and then shift to the middle and keep it there. Take it down. Take the other palm up, again load to everywhere, and feel how easy it is, and then come to your middle and balance to each. So load into each one. So don't load in each one, but keep your balance over. Don't completely load onto one side, sort of thing. Take it down. Take one knee up. Again, just load in everything, push into the floor, and then come to your middle. Try and just keep it evenly loaded. Take it down. Take your other knee up. Again, just load into each. Find where your middle is. Get your middle. Take it down. Right, take your first palm up, and you're just going to circle round, and then the other way, and then you're going to get your middle instantly and hold it. Take it down. Same again with the palm, circle round. You might find one side's a bit skew away from the other, this other way. Get your middle, take it down. Same with your knee. One knee up, circle round, other way, get your middle, that's where you need to be, take it down, other knee, circle round, another way, get your middle, that's where you need to be, take it down. So when you're doing pointer, you realise where you shouldn't be, you realise where you need to be. So that's just making you a bit more aware of that. Well, right, back to pointer. Again, palms in line, knees in line. From there, what you're going to do, you're going to lengthen away, holding it there, and you're going to do a bit of a diagonal. So you're going to kind of cross over, so you're going to bring it to where your toe is, so lengthen back, over to where the arm is. So you've got that cross, imagine that cross. Bring it forwards, and then back. And then you're going to change the diagonal. So back to the knee, push to the palm. Back to the knee, push to the palm. And keeping out as much as you can. So keeping the arm and the leg raised. One more for each way. Bring it back to the middle, back in. Right, top it over. Opposite knee, opposite elbow. To where the arm is, to where the leg is. You might find that's a little bit difficult, a little bit more hard, a little bit harder. I'm just trying my best to keep it even. Right, topping it over. So you've got your, putting your weight into your palm and your knee. So weight into the palm, weight into the knee. Again, staying strong with the shoulder, within the knee, keeping the leg and the arm lifted. That's it, and each way. Couple more. And back to the middle, take it back in. And just push the bum back to the heels, walking the hands out, dropping the head, and just take a deep breath. And then out. Right, I'm going to come onto our side, onto your forearm. So I'm going to do a bit of balance from a side plank. We're going to try and focus on a star. I'll try my best to get it. So if you need to, you can drop to the knees and do the star from there, or if you can, try and do it from here, stacking the legs, or if you want to put first the top leg in front, you can do. So from there, top arm up, and you're going to just slowly bring it up and balance there. From there, let's see, the top leg is going to come up, and you're going to hold it there. All right, take it down. Keep the side plank. Top leg is now going to lift and back down. So lift and back down. Staying in this position as much as you can. That's 1, 2, 3. Right, 2 more. And 1 more. Back down and slowly down, Brill. Right, from there, the top leg and the top arm, the arm's going in that direction, the leg's going in that direction. So wherever you are, you're going to take it over and extend them out as much as you can. So you're lengthening out and just holding it there. Keep lengthening. You're going to take a full in breath and a full out breath. A deep breath in through the nose and then all the way out through your mouth. And bring it in. Well, right, we're going to do the other side. So straight over other side. Side plank. Forearm down. Again, knees or staggered. It's up to you. Right. From there, lifting it up bracing it in, holding it there. Again, we're holding the first one, lift up the top leg, holding it there. Keep breathing. Ease it down, stay in that side plank. We've got 5 lifts. So from there, lift up, move on, back down, good. And again, 2, we've got 3 more to do. Last 3, 2, 1 more. Lift up, back down, and ease it down again. Stay at the forearm. Again, your top leg, top arm, opposite direction, so into that diagonal. So crossing it over, lengthening away as much as you can. Staying lifted, lengthen out a little bit more if you can. Again, take a deep breath in through the nose, and then all the way out through the mouth. And take it back in. Brill. Right, we're going to come up to the knee and the other knee. Right, we're going to do a bit of mermaid in a mermaid stretch, but I'm going to just increase it a bit more. So just whichever side you've done, just obviously bottom leg, just have it in front, or just whichever, because we're doing both sides. So front leg, back leg, like so. So you get your front leg bent, both legs are bent, and just shift up on your sit bone. One sit bone will be down, one will be off. We're going to try and focus on pushing that down shortly. So from there, you're just going to go to one each side, say what you feel like, increase it. We're going to develop it a little bit more and see if you can get into it deeper. So you're going to come over with one arm and then bring it over, palms coming down, other arm. And we're just going to do one more of each. So over and take it up, take it over, back to the middle. Right, from there we're going to take hand behind the head, so the leg that's in front, hand's going to be down, and we're just going to take this elbow, so it's going to go up to the ceiling. So again, bend this other elbow, lengthening out. So we're going to breathe into that, so that rib, the arm we've got up, we're going to breathe into that rib. So deep breath in through the nose, and again breathe into that rib. So breathe in, again breathing out, again deep breath in, and breathe out. And just again lengthening up, trying to get a little bit more, pushing that back if you can, and then take it back to the middle. Right, we're going to do the other side. So you might find this side is a bit awkward. That's fine. Hand behind, elbow up, and just push. Breathing into this rib. So deep breath in, and then breathe out. Deep breath in, and breathing out. Lengthen up a bit more if you can. And back to the middle. Right, back to that mermaid. So take it over. See if you feel a little bit different. And then one more for each. Over. And then from there, you're going to take your arms, both arms, one arm over, other arm over, to the leg that's in front. Take your hands to this side, and we're just going to be aware of our hips. Again, if it doesn't stay down for the stretch, that's fine. Just try and force the back hip down as much as you can. So hand, if you need to be at your fingertips to push down, push the hip down. And then from there, if you can put both palms down, doesn't matter if you can't, we're going to do round and we extend from this position. So from there, round your back, breathing in, breathe out, sorry, and then extend, take the head up, breathing in, or just wherever is better for you. Again, round, pushing the hips back, round in the back, and then again take it up an arch, and then take it back to the middle, and we're going to do one more, well, 4 more for each way. So arms to each side, take it over to one side, just see if that's helped a little bit, over to the other side, lengthen over, 1 more for each side, and take it over, and back to the middle. Brill. Right, you're going to take your hands back, and we're just going to transfer the legs the other way. So bring the legs in and swap. So the other leg's going to be in front, the other leg's going to be behind. So again, foot's resting against the sides. We'll see if this side's a little bit different. So again, just starting with the normal. And again, because we've done a little bit, you might find you're a little bit more released. And then just do 1 more. And then over to this side. Hands coming down, hands coming behind the head, and you're going to lengthen up, then lengthen the elbow up and bend this arm that's on the floor. And again, try and force the hip back if you can, but try and keep your focus at your elbow, and then opening up, keeping your chest open, keeping your head forwards, and you're going to breathe into this rib. So the arm that's up onto that side, you're breathing into that rib. So deep breath in and breathe out. 1 more, keep an extending, and out, and back to the middle. Around other side, hand down, take the other hand behind, again lengthen up, and you might find this side easier, you might find you get a little more stretch down your side, and then again lengthen the elbow up, breathing into the other rib. So you're breathing in and then breathe out. Breathe in again and breathe out. Brill. Take it back to the middle. Again, back to the mermaids, coming over each side. Over one side and other side. Take it over. And again, 1 more for each. Take it over and over. And then we're going to sweep the arms around over to that front leg. So take both arms over, and again, palms down if you can, or fingertips under the front arm. Push back, so you're getting both hips down. Again, getting a bit more into them hips. Take it to where you can put both down, and we're going to extend and round. So from there, just round the back, push into the palms, round the back, and then arch. So you can head up and extend it back. And then again, push into the palms and round. Again, arching, taking that up. And then take it to the middle. Again, we're going to go 4 more. So again, start on the side. You might feel a little bit more ease with the movement now. Over and over. We'll do 1 more for each. Last 2. Over, up, and over, and back to the middle. Brill. Right, we are going to come onto our back now. So our last sequence, last little bit we'll do. So from there, hands behind, see it at your thighs, and we're going to just slowly round up on the back. Slowly, if you can, push weight into the feet. Slowly taking it down and extending from the toes, extending from the arms. Right, bring the feet in, and we're going to just focus on loading to each foot, so putting weight into each foot, movement, and then loading. So hands by your sides, and then just going to do, so you're going to bring your toes up, heel down, and then heel up, toes down. So just release any tension that you might have at your ankles, but at your calves, shins, dorsiflex, back flex, and then take it back down at that foot. So heel down, toes up, and then opposite, heel up, toes down. And one more of each. And then we're going to go opposites with both. So heel down with one foot, toes down with one foot, and then swap. So we're getting a bit of coordination, getting a bit of focus here. Swap, and then back to the middle. Right. From here, we're going to focus on movement around your pelvis and around your back. So what we're going to do, we're going to focus, go knees to each side and then focus on the back. So from there, you're just going to go knees to each side. Just take the hands out a little bit wider. So you've got your movement from your pelvis, and then we're going to work at the back and then all the way. So just take it around. And then one more of each. And take it in from there. Movement round from the pelvis. So you're going to move around on each part of your back. Just a little bit of movement, so you're not coming all the way up. So just preparing myself for the next bit. So you're making a little circle round. So you're going up your pelvis, round to the back, onto the top middle part of your back, and down, and then the other way. So round the pelvis, that side of the back, top, middle, back, come down. There's just a little bit of a movement, so you're coming up a tiny little bit. Right, one more. Right, feet are going to move in to out. So like we do at the start, obviously we're doing forward and back, we do side to side, but we're going to try our best to keep the knees still. So you're trying to, your knees want to probably come in, come to the outsides of the feet, and then to the inside without moving the knees, or drastically anyway, so you'll make it a little bit of movement. Try not to bring the knees completely in. So out to the outside of the feet and the insides, and then try and go opposites. Again, it might be a little bit of coordination, out to in. And then we're going to move a little bit more with this next one. So like we did before the circles, come over from one hip to the other, and you're going to curl up a little bit at the back, just to that little bit of a height. Come over and then down. Push to the other side again. Peel up a little bit. Middle part of the back, curl down. Other way. So push to this side. Peel up. Middle part, curl down. Again, one more. Up to this side. Curl up. Middle, back down. Right. Now we're going to curl up. And we're going to focus on curling up from one side. So we're going to do like a bridge, technically, but we're coming up, same kind of thing with the spine. We're coming up slowly, coming down slowly. So from there, we'll come up one normal, so you get the feel for it, and then we'll come up one side. So just a normal one to start with. Peeling up, so again, tilting the hips, they're coming up, and you're going to push your weight into heels, the hips come up. Peel off the mat one vertebrae at a time. Getting everything in line, so don't come up too much, just have everything in line, and then peel it back down one vertebrae at a time. It's a bit like you're doing the worm. Right, from there, we're going to come onto one side. So, put all your weight, keeping both feet down, put weight into one side, peel up one vertebrae at a time on that side, come up, staying on that side. You're going to peel down one vertebrae at a time on that same side, and then come to the middle, and then other side, peel up on that other side. So we're loading each side, and we're going to see which side you feel it more. Same again, come to that other side, peel it up as much as you can on that side. Again, you'll feel it more at one side, one at the shoulder as well, coming down. Again, other side, and then we're going to do with circles like we did, a little bit closer at the floor, and slowly down. Right, back to the middle. Right, what we're going to do, we're going to do a circle. So we're going to come to one side, peel up on that side, and come down on the other side. So come to that side, peel up on that side, roll round to the other side to peel down. And then I'm going to reverse it. So back to the middle, reverse, over to the other side, peel up, roll to the other side on the other shoulders, roll down on the other side. Right, one more of each. So back to that same side. Really emphasize this one, so really trying to focus on coming up on that side. Get your shoulder, come to the middle, to the other shoulder, curl it back down. And again, coming up, last time, peeling up, really emphasize it as much as you can to that shoulder, back to the middle, and take it back down. And back to the middle. Right, 2, normal, see how it feels. Take it up. I'm going to try, because obviously when you're doing this you might find you focus more on one side. This might just help you with keeping fixated to the middle, to where you need to be. And slowly down. Right, now what we're going to do, you're going to lift up and you're going to stay up, and we're going to just do little marches. But when you're doing it, you're going to keep your hips still. So little marches with the feet, and just be aware of what your hips are doing. So your hips staying there, like I've done there. You can put your hands to your hips just to feel see what it feels like. So if they are dipping, you'll be able to feel it. So just try your best to get your core switched on, to get your glutes switched on, so they're going to stay there. Right, one more of each. Right, stay lifted, holding it there. If you can, you're going to lift up one leg and take it back down. So just marches with one leg. Bring the knee in, tap it down. Or if you want to, you can just lift the foot up or lift the leg just straight and back down. It's totally up to you. So if you can, like I say, knee up, back down. And 2 more. So you got really load in that side. And take it down. If you need to come down, come back up. Do the other side. So same again, either lift or extend or knee up, tap down. Keeping it strong with the other leg. 2 more. And take it down. Slowly taking it down. Well, right, we're going to try again. I'm going to show some progressions this last bit. So hands behind the thighs, and we're going to just bring my weight up. So let's do a little Roxy coming up. A little bit more control for this one. Going into kind of teaser, again, just different ways. Sorry, the dog's barking. Right, we're going to come onto the sit bones. Come, roll back and forward, sorry. So come back, come onto the sit bones, take it back so you know where you need to be for this next one. So round, take it up, round, take it up, and then take it back. From there, you're going to take one leg up, take the other leg up, and then if you can, take the legs together, take them out, bend them, take them down. Right, take it up. We're going to try and get a hold. If you can't, you don't have to, just do exactly what we've just done there. We're going to try and keep a hold at the leg. So again, take it back, feet, toes down, back onto where you need to be. So sit bones here, take it back where we're going to be for our teaser preparation. Take one leg away, keep a hold if you can. Take the other leg away. Take it down, take it down, take it up, take it up. Right, hold it there. Again, if you want to take the hands away or have the hands down, take them down. Bend the knees, hold it there, and we're going to straighten and bend the legs and keep this control here. So straighten, straighten, bend, bend, straighten, straighten, bend, bend. Right, keep it there, keep it going. Almost there. Stay with it, keep the control. Right, 4 more. Last time. And tip it in. Brill. Right, we're just going to do full body stretches to end, and then you should be done. Brill. Right, so feet together, and you're just going to tuck them in, hands to the ankles, forearms to the insides, the legs, push down, and you're just going to rock to each side just to ease off a little bit more your hips. And round the back, pushing back, and then arching, coming up. So round, keep the arms straight, pull in, open up. And again, 1 more of each. Last time. And back to the middle. Right, extend the legs away, and we're going to just do a bit of a moving one, just a gentle one, and then stretch out the hamstrings just so we can ease into it. So from there, round the back, sweep through as much as you can, straighten the arms, and then slowly build it up. And again, down, round, sweep, and then build and then up. And again, 1 more. Sweep, and build it back up. And then from there, taking it down as much as you can. Just hands, if you need to bend the knees, hands at the, just wherever you can really, just to stretch out the hamstrings. If you don't have the legs out, you need to have the legs bent to pull down. If you're getting a stretch there, just to stretch out the hamstrings. Flex the feet, and then bring the toes up to the ceiling. So getting a bit more of a stretch all down the backs of your legs. And then just slowly building it back up. Right, come to the knees. I'm going to do a bit in child's pose, but again rounding the back, lower back a little bit more. Just to start with, keep the knees together, hands out the floor, and you're just going to walk your hands back and forward. So you're going to have your hands in and push into the mat and round the back. And you're going to walk it forwards, push into the mat, round the back. Keep the back rounded, walk away, push in, walk away, push in, walk all the way out, and then push the chest down to the legs, walk it back, 1, push in, round, walk it back again, push in, round, walk it in, push and round. Same again, but with the knees out. So hands in a bit closer, this one, push in, round, walk it away, push in, round, walk away again, push in, round, walk all the way out, and just extend all the way. And then walk it back in. So walk it in, push, round, walk it in, push, round, walk it in, push, round, 1 more, again, push and round, and take the knees in together, and then just kind of arms out, sweep them round, take them up, and again bring them forward, sweep them round, extend, take it up, 1 more, bring it round, sweep, and take it up. Right, hands down, we're going to work our way up to standing. So unhook the toes, push the body weight to the feet, and you're going to build it up back to standing. So keep the feet flat, chin tucking into your chest, building it back up, 1 vertebrae at a time. And just making sure that your head is the last thing to come up. And you're going to take the arms out by the sides. You're going to extend the arms up the top, and then from there you're going to just drop the arms and let yourself hang down. So from there, just drop the arms, let yourself hang down, release any tension. Just in that position, I'm going to face forwards, see. Again, build it back up. One vertebrae at a time. Again, making sure your head is the last thing to come up. Taking the arms out by the sides as you come up, lengthen at the top. And again, once you're ready, drop in the arms, let yourself hang down, release any tension. And then last one, build it up. We're staying up on this one, so take it one vertebrae at a time. Again, head's the last thing to come up, taking the arms out by the sides, again, lengthen at the top. You're going to bring your palms together at the top, take them down to your chest, and that's release down. Well done. So that wasn't really overly that hard in terms of core, etc. So hopefully that's helped in terms of like relaxing and lengthening out a little bit more. I know I've took a little bit longer with this one, but yeah, it's more just focused on your loading on each side, bit of balance, control, and some stretches as well. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Have a lovely day.